Initializing recap.
Alpha, I understand that you have an affinity for Cody, but I have noticed his presence is starting to upset the staff. Alpha, we need to say goodbye. You hear a gunshot and then a crash. You are on one knee, covered in blood. Every single one of the assassins is dead. You protected my boy.
Of course.
Well, Cody, welcome to the family. That eclipse begins washing away, and it is replaced with a human man. A large Yosoki sits under a mountain of pelts. A inquisitor walks over to you and hands you a package wrapped in linen. It takes a second to figure out what it is, but then you see the green spirals of the poisoned bullet that took the life of the young Yosoki.
Durrin, your obliteration of the disgusting fangs have earned you the right and title of Inquisitors.
Hiram sinks back into the pelts. Two of the Inquisitors guarding Hiram give you both a nod to approach and begin weaving the pelt of your ascension into Hiram's collection.
Why are you so afraid of my father's bloodline? I just need some questions answered. The same questions I keep on asking Umana, and no one will tell me the truth. I have been thinking about my father the whole time, so tell me what happened to him.
Your father fought like you're fighting now, and he died. And your mother has joined you and Zane on the arena floor. It is not every day that Zane is defeated in one-on-one combat. Your father has trained you well, and you will do our tribe proud. It is with my blessing that I give you permission to go on your tempering. As you stand and bask in your victory, the stage opens and you drop through it. And you look up, and above the dance floor is a translucent disco ball, and inside is Vale, and that cocoon stuff is slowly creeping up their legs. Voltaire looks at you and he says, "All right then, let's dance."
Recap complete.
Welcome back to another exciting episode of No Quest for the Wicked. Gentlemen, I have two questions for you.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready to rock?
Why, yes.
I believe so.
Yeah, I think I'm in the attire.
More importantly, are you ready to boss fight roll?
Yeah. I historically do very bad at initiative rolls, so maybe not. Maybe not that one.
I only have 1 point of resolve right now, so
You have
we'll see how this
full
goes.
resolve, Terry.
Terry,
Wait, you're giving my full resolve?
you healed.
Not stamina, he's meaning his resolve.
Yeah, but you only get 1 point of resolve back per
Your
rest, right?
No, your resolve
Fuck me.
returns.
I'm so sorry. I don't know the rules. This game we've been playing professionally.
It's episode 23, 22?
What episode is it now?
Yes, your resolve and stamina, unless you have taken damage like Merrick has, is full.
Cool. Okay. All right.
You guys
I
getting
appreciate
knocked
that.
out counted as a rest.
Which was kind of...
All right. Cool. Thanks.
That being said, y'all are going to have to roll me some initiative.
I got a brand new set of dice from Misty Mountain at Fan Expo, and this is going to be the first roll with it. So, I'm very excited.
I am also going to be using my Misty Mountain dice.
All right, what'd y'all get?
I got a hefty old 9.
Merrick?
Merrick rolled a 19.
Durrin?
Because I hate getting put on the spot and being first up, and I took improved initiative way early, I got a 27.
Just set the stage a little bit. You guys have been brought to the main dance floor of Gallery Voltaire. Voltaire sits in front of you, having revealed his grub, sort of worm-like insectoid body with his hundreds of little hands to the crowd of the Gallery Voltaire. And no one really seems to be too bothered by this. They don't really give a shit. Voltaire throws a great party. And he's been a fairly good leader for Surth. So no one seems to really give a shit. one way or the other. Vale currently is being suspended above you in a sort of see-through disco ball, and inside you can see that they are beginning to be cocooned, much in the way that you guys were attempted to when the husks were shooting their sticky webbing at you. So you see that similar stuff happening to Vale in this disco ball. And Voltaire has summoned to his side Rondalis, Durrin, and Evelyn, who are sitting on those raised golden platforms. And Voltaire says, "All right, let's start with an appetizer, shall we? Boys, get 'em!" And 4 bouncers jump off the sort of stage where Voltaire's throne is sitting and join you on the dance floor. Durrin, you go first.
I'm going to start with my classic cloaking field and hiding in plain sight.
Okay.
I rolled a 28 stealth.
Okay. Ooh. One of them sees you.
That's unfortunate.
As 3 of them are all like, "Where'd he go? Where'd he go?" Another one simply cracks his head or the neck to the side, and then cracks his knuckles and then begins moving your way. Merrick, it is your turn.
So how far away are these? Like, are they all together in a clump? Or are they spread out a little bit?
They're about 20 feet away from you in a straight line.
Okay. I'm going to head to the one on my far left. I'm going to move up, 4 in my photon blade, my Solarian blade, and then I'm going to go.
The inhibitor around your neck goes from orange to red, and your solar blade does not form.
Didn't it? Oh, it didn't form for me before. Holy shit.
And it did start at green, right?
Yes.
So it went green, orange, red. Ugh.
Fuck.
Oh, God.
Can I make a retroactive engineering check?
I will say yes. Actually, no, you've already done engineering checks on this.
Okay, I did not recall. Bummer.
I am useless. I'm just going to take a defensive stance, I guess, and stand where I am until something happens. I can't attack with my fists.
I mean, you can.
Yeah, but
everyone has an unarmed strike that does 1d3 damage.
But do these bouncers have, like, weapons?
They have, like batons.
All right, fuck it. I'll move up. I can't even go into photon mode, I assume?
No.
I have a plan, Ryan.
Oh, well, let's see if this bomb on my neck doesn't explode first. I'm going to go for a punch.
Okay.
Oh, that's going to be a 9.
No, I think you are so unused to hand-to-hand combat that you go to throw a pretty solid punch, but the bouncers are just so used to having people swing on them that the one you go against kind of takes just a casual step to the side, and you go sort of lurching forward.
If I remember correctly, Cody doesn't have a neck thing, right?
Cody does not have one on his neck, no.
This is on you, Cody. Save our asses.
I can't summon Solarian blades.
Oh, actually, sorry, Durrin, what kind of abilities are Cloaking Field?
It's all mental, baby.
No, I need to know whether, is it like extraordinary, supernatural, spell-like ability?
Give me a second. EX.
Okay, then you are okay.
I'm just that good.
Cool. Then, Merrick, if we're looking at an order, and it's Durrin on one side, Cody in the middle, you on the end, which side did you go to fight the bouncers?
The left
Just
side.
Straight. So you're crossing over?
Yeah.
Diagonally? Okay, cool. Then I will say you went to attack the furthest one on the left.
Okay.
And Durrin, where did you move when you activated your cloaking field? Or can you?
I can't, unfortunately. Okay. Hiding in plain sight was my action.
Cool. Then it's Voltaire's turn.
Oh, God.
And a force field appears in front of him with a shimmering purple wall around him. And he says, "Now let's make things interesting." And he's going to roll his ability.
I'd prefer if he didn't, personally.
You hear something emerge from the corners of the dance floor, and they are these small fog machines with a and the entire dance floor begins filling with smoke. And everyone's going to have to give me a fortitude save, please.
Okay.
I hate that I can hear exactly what that sounds like.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Now, does this target constructs?
Yes.
Is it disease, mind-affecting, poison, or sleep? Oh, wait, I guess if it specifically targets, doesn't it?
No, it is a corrosive acid.
Ooh, not fun. Now, Dane, I will remind you about my Aeon Stone, where if I fail an attack roll, saving throw, or skill check by 1, I can retroactively get that.
Okay.
So what's your roll?
What y'all rolled.
Yeah, I'm waiting. You want it?
We don't-
16.
Okay.
Fort save, right?
Fort save, yes.
Yeah, 16.
Okay. Merrick,
21 for Merrick.
Durrin.
We got a solid 13.
I rolled real bad. So Cody and Durrin, you take 7 points of acid damage, and you are sickened for this round.
Well, that fucking sucks.
Oh, cool. Cool.
Merrick,
Good
you're
start.
going to take 3 points of acid damage.
I'm into my health.
Cool. this is gonna be a great fight. Don't worry, I can heal you, Boo. I'm gonna heal you. Don't you worry.
Well,
And
it doesn't
now-
matter.
It's Vale's turn, and above you hear a crunching as they manage to free one of their arms, and with their nose, they are tapping on that little Buster Cannon computer thing around their wrist, and quick check. Nice. That's a natural 20 for
Hell yeah.
Vale's computers check. Merrick and Durrin, you hear a beep, and then a as the inhibitor colors around your neck fall off and hit the ground.
Oh my god. Coming in clutch, Vale.
And Vale says, yes, now how about you come and clutch and save me from this horrible shit? And Voltaire looks over and says, well, no, this just won't do. And they use a reaction to press a button on their throne, and you now hear that disco ball. It begins turning, and the lights begin reflecting, and something in the top of it begins spraying into it.
How high up is this disco ball?
It's about 60 feet up.
Okay. Do I have my grappling hook? Or have I been fully...
No.
No, okay, cool. Is there... It's just hanging in, like, dead air? Like, as in, obviously, chain attached to the roof or whatever, but, like, there's no structures nearby, no walls. It's just, like, in the middle of the room.
So yes, there are walls. You guys are like pretty much right against the wall with the stages, but there's also scaffolding on the edges of the dance floor, on the corners, where there is lighting rigs that go up to the ceiling, and then there is a rafter sort of catwalk situation up there as well with more lighting rigs.
Okay. So we could arguably get up the scaffolding, get on the catwalk, and get over to the chain where he is?
Potentially, yes.
Yes, okay. And how high up is that? 60 feet, you said?
Well, sorry, the disco ball is 60 feet. The scaffolding and catwalk is a little higher, probably about 100 feet.
It's a 40-foot chain going down?
Yeah.
Damn.
Decisions need to be made.
That was Vale's turn, so now it is Cody's turn. Sorry, it's actually the bouncer's turn. They're going to take their attacks on you, Merrick, and they miss.
Cody is going to run up beside Merrick and disarm one of the bouncers.
Okay, is that going to be the one he's currently fighting or the one beside him?
I would say the one beside him. They all have the same batons, right?
Yep.
So 23.
KC plus 8. That is not enough. You manage to get a solid grab on the wrist, and you do sort of like a real hard like elbow, like palm strike to his elbow, hoping to release it, but he manages to keep a pretty firm grip on it.
Now,
And,
would a 24 have done it?
no.
Okay. If it wasn't for the sickened, it would be 2 extra, and I probably would have gotten it.
Yes.
Motherfucker. But that's gone now, right?
Sickened ends at the end of, or like at the start of Voltaire's turn.
Okay. That's me.
Durrin, it's your turn.
All right. I want to make my way up to Vale. How do you want me to do this?
You tell me what you would like to do.
I see the catwalk. Is the catwalk accessible in any way? Like, how can I get up there? What do you think?
The only way you can really see it now is to either scale like the wall, which would be very difficult, or up the scaffolding. Or if you want to give me like an alternative, I can tell you if that exists or not.
Okay. So here's my question. Stage, I'm imagining stage curtains. Can I start making my way up those?
Sure. Yeah, you can try the curtains.
Okay, I would like to do that.
Give me an athletics check, please.
Oh.
You do this every time. Athletics is how you climb things. You can't.
I know. I keep hoping it's acrobatics in my heart when I make these decisions. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I got a 13.
You don't make much progress. You get up over there, and with the way that the fabric is and the fact that it's tethered at the top and nowhere else, it's just kind of like wiggling around. You get maybe about 10 feet up.
Cool. Can I take my second move action? Oh, wait. Does Sicken remove my actions in this game, or is it?
Nope,
Pathfinder.
just
It's
minus 2.
twos to like
So-
everything.
Sweet.
But I would say that it probably took you like a move action to get to the curtain, and then a move action
Fair.
to start climbing.
Fair. Okay, cool.
Right, then Merrick, it is your turn.
Finally, Merrick says aloud as his little mote of black light finally forms itself again as it goes into his hand, forms the blade. I'm going to enjoy this so very much. And Merrick swings out, entering photon mode.
You do 1 or 2 attacks.
Just one, and that's going to be 19 to hit.
That is enough, yep.
And that's going to be 19 points of damage.
Okay.
So yeah, Merrick just engaging like baton to saber combat.
You guys kind of clash baton weapons for a second, but you manage to get a pretty solid slash across his belly. And then you hear over the intercom system, the announcer that you've heard a few times interrupts the fight and says, "Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you're enjoying your adventurous time here at Gallery Voltaire. We would just like to give a quick shout out to some of the hot people who are currently visiting. That's right, we have a couple celebrities in the house. Host of Sirth's favorite game show, Stop That Squawks, it's Philbert Mendelssohn." And you see in the screen above the stage, it whips over to a little Yosoki who's wearing like this sparkly suit and is like kind of waving from one of the booths. You know her hit songs, but you know her even more for her salacious public meltdowns. It's Inamora! And there is a Vesk woman, again, just kind of like sitting there with her arms crossed, and the second she sees herself on screen, she starts yelling at someone beside her.
I fucking love her.
Heiress to Sirth's most popular artificial sun lamps and shining just as bright. Welcome to Jazzy Tan! And there's a woman who is human, but is almost like neon orange. And last but certainly not least, the prince of late stage capitalism himself and the shining beacon of industry, Bryce Wade! And the camera pans over to a booth, but there's nobody in it. And the announcer says, "Bryce Wade, well, he's here somewhere, folks, but that's the glory of Gallery Voltaire. There's just too much to see, so to stay in one spot for too long, but it'd be a real shame to miss the action that's happening out on the dance floor right now. Let's check back in." As Merrick and the bouncer are currently just brawling, it is Voltaire's turn. He's gonna hit another button on the old chair there.
So now I'm on second, right?
Now you are unsickened, correct. Well, it'll be when his turn's over. Okay, as the dance floor begins illuminating and pulsing to the music, random squares begin lighting up. And everyone has to roll me a D4, please.
Okay.
Okay. I got a 3.
Okay.
I got a 1.
Okay.
These dice are nice.
I got a 2. Yeah, the D4 is very sharp.
Yeah, it is, actually. You could fucking kill someone with that.
It's like scary sharp.
All right, Merrick,
Yes.
the light ends on your square,
Mother.
and you take 4 points of electricity damage. As the squares that have lights on them all begin getting charged with electricity. Vale is going to attempt a... Nope, Vale does nothing, but just shouts down, "Anytime you would like to come up and help me, that would be fantastic."
I'm working my way up.
Merrick, the bouncer's going to try to attack you, and he misses. And Cody, it is your turn.
Okay. I guess I'm going to try to disarm again,
Okay.
because I need a weapon. Okay, that I'm sure will do it. That's a 29.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, as I just like, while they're fighting and his friend's kind of like looking back and forth, I just like grab it, twist and turn, and now I've got the baton in my hand.
Cool. So it is a, it is a Gale Baton Tempest. So it does 1d6 cold damage, and the critical effect is staggered. So if you
I got it on the sheet right here.
Okay, perfect.
Yep.
Version.
Gale Baton Tempest.
Cool.
Fucking cool.
Behind you, you hear the doors kick in, and 2 people come running in, and it is Jakul and Jenny Harmonix.
Oh shit.
Oh, right on.
Jenny looks around and says, "Durrin, catch! and she throws something at you.
Oh no! Oh no!
It's fine. I'm not going to make you roll or anything for this.
This is like the worst time to throw something to Durrin.
It's fine. She tosses you a pistol.
Oh, fuck. And I give that, like, thankful nod.
And it is a Corona laser pistol.
Oh, okay.
It also has a weapon fusion.
Do you spell Corona like I think you spell Corona?
Yes.
Yep. It has the inspiring weapon fusion. So anytime you score a critical hit, anyone within 60 feet of you, or all your allies within 60 feet, get a +2 morale bonus on saving throws against attacks, effects, and spells from the target that you critted for 1 minute.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
And she pulls out this small red stick, and with a flick of her hand, it becomes this guitar, but only the neck of the guitar is solid. The rest is this vibrant red lightning and electricity. And
sick.
she fucking strums a chord, and the crowd all kind of gets blown back. And she says, "All right, boys, I hired you to do a job. It's time to do it." And everyone is going to also restore 19 stamina.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
All right. Cody's like, welcome to the party, pals.
And Voltaire looks and says, "Oh, party crashers! How uncouth! Gentlemen, get them!" And you see another flock of bouncers begin swarming them, and they begin fighting. And then everyone give me a luck check, please.
Just a flat D20.
How do you want to do this?
Just roll a d20, 11 or higher. You succeed. 10 or lower, you are not lucky.
I got a 15.
Okay.
Ooh, I got a 14.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. 13.
Ooh,
Hell yeah.
it is lucky.
As the two of you are fighting these bouncers, you suddenly see one of them get yanked up into the rafters.
Ha.
And then another. And finally, the one in front of you, Merrick, a small, what looks like grappling hook, clips onto the back of their collar, and he also gets yanked into the rafters.
God, I wonder if Bryce Wade grappled away when the announcer wasn't looking.
Why would Bryce Wade do that, Niall? He's just a billionaire.
Yeah, what?
Millionaire.
He probably is not even in here right now, you know?
Yeah, he's probably doing drugs with rich models.
I think all billionaires fight crime because they're all just such philanthropists.
So there's now only one left, and it is the one to the right of you, Cody.
Amazing. Cody's just looking at him and spinning the stick.
Durrin, it is your turn.
All right, I'm going to try to continue my climb.
Can you put the Miley Cyrus song "The Climb" over this part?
Oh, how does a 10 work for you, Dave?
You get another 10 feet up this curtain.
All right. I want to use my other move action to climb further up.
Okay.
I can just imagine Vale looking down and she's
natural 20!
Oh.
Okay, cool. You managed to move your speed.
Cool. All right. 30. I think 40, because I'm a little faster.
Okay, so you are now 60 feet up.
Oh, cool. This is a good
you're-
idea.
You are at level with the disco ball, but the scaffolding and the catwalk above is another 40 feet up.
Okay.
And give me a perception check while you're there.
Oh, cool. I got a 26.
You see the Rat Man just beating the shit out of those three bouncers.
That makes me so happy.
Okay, it is Merrick's turn.
All right, I guess I'll move up to this last bouncer. Looking up at Durrin, and I'll think to myself, my character's designed to climb and jump down from stuff, so I don't know why I didn't go up, but...
Man, you know what? I would question that too.
I literally have the scent thrusters. Anyway, Merrick's like, he'll be fine. I trust in you, Durrin. Don't slip.
Durrin's
Don't look
never
down.
fallen off something in a vital moment, such as, say, a car on a light highway.
I like to reimagine what happened during that day, but
Merrick's gonna make 2 attacks on this one.
Durrin's gonna fall off the curtains and land in the back of a fucking longsword.
so let's not make those jokes right
They're
now.
both going to be good. So the first one is 25, and the second one, which is 19 on the dice, is...
So you can only take one attack. You'd have to move to attack.
Oh, you're right. So I'll take the first one, which is 25.
Okay.
And that's going to be 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 points of damage.
Nice.
All right. Yeah, you managed to catch him as he's slowly sort of like getting freaked out. It is Voltaire's turn. Merrick, you moved. Cody, you did not, so you don't get a check on this. As the floor below you lights up and you take 6 points of electricity damage.
Well, beans.
Merrick, please give me a d4 roll.
All right. A 1 again.
Okay. You take 3 points of electricity damage.
Oof.
As the lights both light up under your squares and send another course of electricity through you. It is Voltaire's turn. He's going to roll. Ooh, I keep getting different ones. This is fun. Okay. Voltaire leans back and says, all right, we've got the dance floor going. We've got the fog machine going. Now how about for a little light show? As Durrin, you see from the rafters hundreds of small lasers descend out.
This was such a bad idea.
Shooting all over. Everyone's going to give me reflex saves, please.
This is such a bad idea.
Oh man, why do I keep rolling 10 on the dice for all my
fuck
saves?
Me.
That's a 14, Dane.
Okay.
That's Merrick. A 5 from Merrick.
Okay. Durrin?
So reflex is my best save, and I rolled a natural 1.
So I'm going to need an athletics check from you, please.
I want to cry.
How we lose, Durrin?
I think so.
Another natural 1.
No.
I wish I was fucking with you.
Well.
Oh, no.
I think it's not the dice. I think it's us.
So everyone's going to take 15 points of fire damage.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, okay.
As these lasers begin just shooting through the dance floor. Durrin, one of the lasers slices the curtain that you're on, and you begin falling. Give me a luck check, please.
Oh, come on, Ratman. Come on. Now's your time. Stop beating the shit out of those fucking bouncers. I rolled an 11.
That is just enough to be on the right side of luck. As you fall, Merrick, Cody, you both see the curtain that Durrin was climbing get sliced in half. As he begins plummeting towards the ground, you see a caped figure swing down from the rafters and scoop Durrin mid-fall. And he got scooped. As he lands on the side of the dance floor, he puts you down and he says, "Rats don't fly." As he raises his grappling hook back up and ascends back up into the rafters.
Thank you, Ratman.
Can you get our guy in the ball? No?
Mr.
Okay.
Mr. Ratman, sir, I'm very glad that you listened to our whole Fight the Corpo speech. But also, we do have a friend who's up in the disco ball.
You don't see him anymore.
Yeah, I'm just yelling it.
And then Voltaire says, all right, well, I've seen just enough of this bullshit. If you can bring in friends, so can I. And Voltaire snaps his fingers, and Rondalis, Dren, and Evelyn jump through the force field and do that cool sort of one knee down. It's a superhero landing. They superhero land into the fight. And I'll roll initiative for them.
When they do it, it's a super asshole landing. Because they're assholes.
Which one was the one that fucked me up last time? Just so I think it's Rondalis, right?
Rondalis is the one with he's the Lashunta with the knives.
Cody both to Merrick. Which one we going for?
Finish the mook, and then we'll move on.
I know, but which one? Back on Ava?
Both.
Well, it is Rondalis's turn, and everyone give me perception checks, actually, real quick.
16 for Merrick.
19 for Durrin.
18 for Cody.
What did you get, Merrick? Sorry?
16.
Okay, yeah, I think that's all enough. When they stand up and take their fighting stances, you notice that there is something different about them. They look a little more pale, a little more gaunt, their eyes a little more sunken. They almost look like the husks, or the bodies in the husks in the building.
This is what you get for working for a giant insect man and having no ethics and no loyalty.
Rondalus smiles and says, "What? We become stronger?" "Yeah, dude." And he's going to do a cool like cartwheel and launch himself into the air and try to plunge his daggers into you. He's going to attempt a trick attack for this as well. That is a 27. So that's going to do it. Now he's going to try to hit you. That's a 30.
Damn.
Yeah, that'll do it, yeah.
Okay.
Are we sure?
Okay, so that's 10 points of damage. And then 21 points of trick attack damage.
Excuse me?
Holy shit!
As he lands hit one of his daggers with his hand at the back of the hilt and drives it deep into the side of your shoulder.
You said 21?
21.
How you feeling, buddy?
Not good.
Okay.
That did nothing.
Shit. Okay.
Seeing you take that hit, Merrick, the bouncer is going to take a swing for you, hoping to capitalize, and he misses again. Cody, it's your turn.
Is he standing beside the goon I'm fighting?
He is in reach, yes.
Perfect. I'm going to take a move action to activate cleave, and then I'm going to try to cleave both of these guys with my baton.
Okay,
So I'm going to swing at the mook for 19.
that'll do it.
All right, perfect. That's going to be 15 points of gale baton damage.
That's on the bouncer, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then my swing continues on to hit into Rondalus. Fuck. That's not going to hit. That's a 14.
No, that is not enough. As you clip the bouncer just like across the cheek and try to keep going, Rondalus just puts up one of the knives and catches the baton right in front of his jaw and looks at you and says, "Close," and
I'll get you next time.
brushes the baton to the side. It is Evelyn's turn. She is going to standard action go into a frothing rage and begin moving up to you guys. Yeah, she's gonna stand beside you, Cody.
Cool.
That's the end of that round. So, Cody, from above, you hear, "Cody, heads up," as you see something falling from the rafters. And they land in your hand, and you can tell it's one of the Ratman's gadgets, and it is his glove.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Hopefully I hold up a hand that just falls onto my hand.
Absolutely.
Do I know what it is?
These are boom knuckles.
Ooh, okay.
It's 1d6 sonic damage, critical effect of push 10 feet,
Amazing.
and they have two traits. One is called Thruster, which allows you to use the pulse from the gauntlets to aid you in specific things. So it gives you a +2 on acrobatics checks when you're flying, +2 athletics checks for jumping, and a +2 against or when you're bull rushing.
Ooh. Is this thunder?
LFD.
LFD. Perfect. Thank you.
And then they also have the unbalancing quality, which means that if you hit someone, the next attack that targets them, they will be flat-footed to.
Damn.
Sick.
Thank you. I'm just like, thank you, Ratman. I'll try to put their head through the glass.
You hear footsteps or dunk, 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 dunk on the rafters as Voltaire says, "Okay, can someone get him out of there, please?" And it is Durrin's turn. Durrin,
Okay.
you are on the edge of the dance floor.
Yeah, I have to hope that Ratman has Veil covered, because there's no way I'm making it up there right now. How are you feeling, Merrick?
Pretty bad.
Pretty bad? All right, I'm gonna use my move, and I want to kind of stealth and be sneaky. I'm gonna try to stealth and move sneakily a little bit closer, maybe not get noticed, and I'm gonna pop my heel.
Okay, your channel?
Yeah, my channel, my sweet, sweet channel.
Okay.
You boys ready?
Well, give me a stealth check first.
I will. I got a 29 stealth.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Okay. And then I heal you two for 20 as I
Thank
focus in on that pain from the past and just heal you boys up.
That's just health, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. I'm not in my health yet, but I
Okay.
appreciate the tingles.
Hey.
I'm almost at full health now. Almost.
Oh my god. That makes me so happy, Merrick.
For sure.
I will just say, just to clarify, you see the Ratman being chased by a platoon of bodyguards out of the rafters.
Shit.
Merrick, it is your turn.
So if I run right now, if I try to move away and head towards like the scaffolding and stuff you talked about, I'll take one attack of opportunity, correct?
You'd be taking 2. One from Rondalus, one from the bouncer, correct.
Because I can't let it rip because I'll hit Cody. Yeah, I'm going to do it.
What are you doing?
I'm moving 30 feet towards the scaffolding and stuff like that to try to get up to it.
Okay, I will say that you can use 2 actions to move, one to get to the scaffolding and one to attempt to climb it.
You can also acrobatics, right? To not take.
You can also, yes, use acrobatics to try to tumble through.
I'll try that.
So it's 15 plus 1.5 times the opponent's CR, and then it increases by 2 for every extra opponent threatening.
Sure.
Yeah, so what'd you get?
For me, that's good. Oh, that's a natural 1.
Okay. Then, yeah, I think your eyes dart over to the scaffolding, and Rondos knows exactly what you're doing and uses that opportunity. He does roll a nat 20.
So I'm probably down here, boys.
What an asshole.
I'm probably down here.
Well, at least he doesn't get trick attack damage for this.
No, he doesn't, no. That's 22 points of damage.
Okay. Who knew me being the only one in combat last session would put me at a disadvantage for this one?
As you go to move, he drops to a knee and just catches you like right on the meat of your thigh and just drags his tack blade across your quad. So you still move, you make it to the scaffolding, so you can take another action to start climbing.
Okay, I will. That's a natural 20, so 31.
All right, cool. Yeah, so you're going to move your speed up the scaffolding.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm up 30 feet. I'm coming, Vale.
You see, and they're about up to their waist in that cocooning.
Oof. How far from the curtain? Are you on the curtain or the scaffolding?
Scaffolding.
How far from it is this thing? Like in the middle of the room? Like what's the distance from the scaffold to the ball?
About 30 feet.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm sure Merrick's glowing with energy by now.
Oh, I am.
And that has a 30-foot range, right?
I can't blow him up.
To blow up the chain.
Then have him drop 40 feet?
60, 60 feet. It's Voltaire's turn. Okay. I don't think I've rolled a 5 yet on this. I haven't. Voltaire says, it's getting a little spicy here. Why don't we slow it down a bit? And the music drops to a near drone, and everyone has to give me a will save, please.
Oh my god. Why do I keep rolling 2s? That's a 6.
16 for Merrick.
15.
Okay, those are all fails.
Sweet.
Oof.
As you all become slowed, which means you can only take a single move action or standard action each round, and you can't take reactions, but you still can take swift actions.
Damn.
Also, your movement speeds are halved.
That sucks. Balls.
Okay.
That's just for one round?
That's for one round, correct. It is still Voltaire's turn. I don't think... Cody, you haven't moved, right?
Nope.
Okay. You take 7 points of electricity damage.
Perfect.
Durrin, I need you to roll a 1d4, please.
I got a 4.
Cool, you're good.
Sweet.
Once again, Cody, you have the electricity courses through the plate and shocks you. It is... Vale is going to resist. Okay. Cody, it's your turn.
So it's me, the bouncer, and the 2 other, like, Rondalus and Ava in, like, one
Correct.
nice line. Fucking perfect. Can't wait to absolutely die.
Don't worry, I'm coming in to help you, Boo. I'm coming in.
It'd be great if I could do more than one move, but I'm slowed. So I'm going to cleave again, I guess.
That's a standard action?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to swing the other way, and I'm just going to try to hit the bouncer and move through to Ava.
Okay.
That is a 23 to hit the bouncer.
Absolutely.
That is going to be minimum damage for 13.
Yeah.
So I guess with my boom knuckle, I'm just going to, like, catch it out of the air, like, sway left, and then just, like, throw a big cross across his jaw, and it just, like, booms. And then I'm going to follow the punch through and hopefully hit Ava. Fuck my life. I assume an 18 isn't going to do it.
For Evelyn, it does. She's frothing rage right now.
Damn. Good. So that is going to be 14 points of damage as the punch just, like, follows through and clips her in the jaw as well.
And this is Sonic, right?
Yeah.
Does a little bit more.
Ooh, I like that.
As you hit her and make contact, you feel that She's a human, and her skin is not skin. There's something has happened here, and her skin is almost supernaturally tough.
You're all fucked up, amigo, huh?
She looks at you almost unfazed and says, "No, I'm doing just fine." And it's her turn. In a frothing rage, she's able to take 3 attacks.
Goodbye, world.
Oh, no.
They're at a significant penalty, though.
Mm-hmm.
Nat 20, nat 20.
At 20.
So that's a 20 to hit.
Because I cleaved, yes.
Okay.
Because I clove?
The next one is not going to hit. The other one's not going to hit. As she just, with absolute disregard for both her safety and accuracy, just begins throwing a flurry of knees and elbows and punches and kicks and headbutts, and she manages to clip you with one as you manage to dodge most of them, but just in a quick moment of a jab you're not expecting, she hits you in the throat for 13 points of damage. And it's back at the top of the order. It is Durrin.
Okay. How far away is Merrick right now?
Merrick is I don't know, I guess 20 feet away and 30 feet up.
Okay. All right. I think because he got critted this last time, I think I'm going to do another channel. Not as good, but you know what? I think we'll take what we can get. 17 points of heals right your way, Merrick.
Thank you, sir.
I'm pretty slowed, so nothing else I can do as I'm just kind of trying to stay hidden and just trying to be just a healing boy for my team.
Question, do you think that Rondalus and Evelyn are allies?
Who are you asking?
You.
You?
Would you consider them allies?
I wouldn't, actually. No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Agatha,
Shocker.
They don't get any healing then, okay.
Definitely not Rondalus, but Evelyn, 50-50 on that one.
Okay, she'll take half healing then.
That's fine. I agree with that. Yeah, that's cool.
Merrick, it's your turn. You are currently 30 feet up this scaffolding. Your wounds magically begin stitching together.
Oh, baby.
Get up there, Merrick.
This has nothing on the desert cliffs. I'm going to roll another athletics. That's going to be a 22.
Perfect, yeah. You managed to climb up half your speed.
Okay, that puts me 45 up.
Yeah.
How high up is the ball?
60.
Okay, cool. Can I roll another athletics check?
No,
I'm
just
slow.
because you're slowed, correct. All right, it is Voltaire's turn. Roll another d6. Damn, am I going to get to use them all?
Dane, stop it.
Yeah, this is sad for me and my whole thing.
The Voltaire says, "All right, now let's see how you deal with this." And the lights go out, and strobes begin flashing, and everyone begins moving in that choppy way. And you guys are going to have a 50% mischance this turn.
Now, do they also?
Oh, fuck me.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right.
I hate this, by the way. Watch me crit and miss.
I kind of like that it's shared both ways.
Yes, everyone on the dance floor. Because there's no save, I had to make it fair.
Yeah.
Durrin and Cody both did not move.
We couldn't!
You could have.
You fucking asshole.
7 points of electricity damage to both of you.
Well, now I'm in my health.
I'm out of heals, so I'm sorry.
Okay, it is Vale's turn. They are going to...
Don't worry, the person not in combat is healed, and that's important.
Don't worry, I'll run away.
I'm joking, obviously.
Don't be a dick. You got critted.
I have 10 health left.
Rondal's turn. You know what? He looks up at the scaffolding and says, "Oh no, Merrick, I'm not done with you." And he is going to run over and begin climbing after you.
I'm going to attack of opportunity.
Yes, you do.
Perfect.
Actually, you know what? He's going to attempt an acrobatics check.
Okay.
I don't think that's going to do it unless he has a fucking boss acrobatics.
It's probably pretty good.
It actually is pretty good, but it's only a 22, so not enough.
Amazing, because I rolled a 24 to hit.
Yeah, you get him.
Perfect. That's going to be 16 points of damage, as kind of like what he did before when his eyes flick. I just jab out and crack him in the side of the temple. And it is sonic damage.
It is sonic, yeah, so it does a little bit more. And he takes a couple staggered step forwards, and it looks like he's about to fall over, but he does not divert his course and gets to the scaffolding, and he begins making his way up. And Merrick, you now see Rondalus climbing the scaffolding after you.
Watch out, Merrick. He's coming for you.
These are my cliffs.
Cody, it's your turn.
It's just me and Evelyn, right?
Yes.
And I'm not slowed. Fuck.
You're not
okay,
slowed.
You know what? Fuck this shit. I'm so upset that I have to waste. I can't double attack. I'm going to 5 foot to the side, maybe opening up, flanking for Durrin if he wants to come in. If not, that's cool. Maybe opening up, firing for him. And I'm going to 5 foot and just do a normal attack.
Okay.
50% mischance.
Oh shit, you never did the mischance for Rondalus.
Oh, true. True. Okay. If it's even, he hits. He misses.
Well, when I hit him, you mean?
Oh, in that case, you miss.
There's a 13 is not going to hit Ava, right?
No.
Cool. That's me.
Ava is going to attempt to take her full around. Again, she's doing 3 attacks with her frothing rage to just throw a flurry of blows at you. That is not going to do it, no. Also not going to do it. Not going to do it. With the strobes and her sort of just furious throwing of fists, she becomes really, really telegraphed. You know when she's about to throw a knee, you know when she's about to throw a punch, and you are just casually knocking them aside.
Hell yeah.
And it's going to be... Voltaire just went, so it's Rondalus' turn. Okay, Durrin, it is your turn.
Okay, we're no longer slowed. Everything's just 50% mischance. Rondalus is climbing after Merrick, and he's a good ways behind, right?
Merrick is, 45 up?
I think.
And Rondalus is about 15 up.
Cody, you got that situation handled?
I don't know.
I'll be fine.
Okay. I'm going to use my trick attack against Evelyn.
Okay.
I'm going to be a stealthy boy, sneaking up. 19 on the die. Beautiful. With a 37 stealth.
Yes, believe it or not, she is not a CR-17 monster.
You know?
Feels like she is.
As I come in all sneaky like, perhaps putting right behind, lining up with Cody behind her as I take the shot. I got a 19.
Ooh.
That will hit. Please roll me a 50% mischance.
Fantastic. What do you want, even or odd?
You tell me what you want.
Odd misses.
Okay.
Rolling my d20. 10.
Okay, it goes through.
Hell yeah. She is going to be flat-footed.
Nice.
For everyone.
Okay.
Oh my god, that's max damage for so I have 10 points of damage from the gun.
Okay, you're using the 2d4, right?
Yes, 2d4. I rolled, both of them were 4.
Nice.
And then I need to roll my trick attack.
Just 3d8, right?
3d8. Yeah, I just had to confirm. For some reason, I decided not to put it on my sheet, as she takes an additional 9 points of damage from my sneaky ass. But she's now flat-footed from my attack, so take your opening, boo.
It's beautiful.
It is Merrick's turn.
Hey, Rondalus.
He just looks up at you with his, sunglasses glittering in the strobes. All you see really is like the flash of his lights or his glasses in the light.
I don't think those sunglasses are going to work on this. And I stat my fingers. I need a reflex save.
Nice.
Oh no. That is a nat 20.
All right, so he gets half damage
And this has no mischance because it is an AoE.
It is an AoE. And he's 30 feet below me, right? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So he takes 10 points of fire damage.
Okay.
He's in this dance floor. The flashing lights, just like a rupture supernova appears right next to him.
I think that's kind of how also Durrin, you get your shot off. The light of the supernova stops the strobes for a second, and you're able to clip Evelyn with that shot as well.
I like that a lot.
It's fucking cool.
It is Voltaire's turn.
I'm going to still take my movement to climb up a little bit higher. That's going to be a 19 on the dice, so that's going to be a 30.
Damn.
Yeah, you move up another 15 feet. So you're at 60 feet now, right?
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, you are now at level with the ball that Vale is in, and you can see Vale is up to about their shoulders.
Holy shit.
It's Voltaire's turn. Roll for ability. Oh, we've done that one.
Finally.
Yeah, this one doesn't do anything. The dance floor happens again, but it is the only permanent one, so you don't have to worry about it. It's still going, yeah. But I am going to need a D4 from you and Cody, Durrin.
Okay.
I got a 2.
Oh, run out of tricks, Voltaire? 2.
You guys are both safe as your moves have saved you from the dance floor this round. And Voltaire looks down at you and says, "Okay, little man, you want to see tricks?" And they begin doing something on their throne. Ava is going to attempt to take her full around. Again, she's doing 3 attacks with her frothing rage to just throw a flurry of blows at you. That is a... Not going to do it, no. Also not going to do it. Not going to do it. With the strobes and her sort of just furious throwing of fists, she becomes really, really telegraphed. You know when she's about to throw a knee, you know when she's about to throw a punch, and you are just casually knocking them aside.
Hell yeah.
And it's going to be... Voltaire just went, so it's Rondalus' turn. Rondalus is going to double move. He succeeds on both of his choice or his rolls, so he's going to be up 30 feet. So he's now 45 feet, 15 below you, Merrick.
Fine with me.
Cody, it's your turn.
And the dance floor's still going, right?
Dance floor is still going, yes.
Fuck it. I'm gonna swing for the fences here. I'm gonna do 2 attacks.
Okay.
That is a 25.
Yep.
And that is a 17.
Yeah, because she's flat-footed.
Hell yeah.
Okay, that's 13 points of sonic damage. And then that is 17 points of sonic damage. So 30 all in. As like I'm I'm flicking all her like blows away, and the second she like realizes it's not working and like pauses for a second to adjust, I just fucking hammer her twice in the face.
Each hit making that sickening like thud, and usually there's a gross feeling of like of flesh being sort of reverberated, but this, every time you hit her, it feels like you're hitting solid bone. And you see now, as the lights come back up, she is heavily bloodied.
Hell yeah. And she's also going to be off balance, even though she already is.
Okay, so now it's Evelyn's turn. She's going to take her full flurry again. You know what? Actually, I think she realizes this isn't working. And with just absolute anger, she's going to try to hit you with one just real big hit. And that, I think, is going to do it. That's a 25.
That'll do it.
Okay, only 10 points of damage, though.
Okay, spicy.
As you sort of 1-2 her in the face, she sort of turns to the side, spits a glob of blood on the dance floor, and then just turns back around and gives you a solid hook across the jaw.
So I think I want to step in on this and take that damage.
Okay, can you do that as a reaction?
I think so. I'm just trying to find it.
You're looking at lifelink, right? Oh, at the start of each turn, you choose an ally within 30 feet. So you haven't designated them.
Okay.
Or
fair,
anyone.
Fair.
So it is your turn now, if you would like to designate Cody or Merrick as your...
Oh, designate Cody in that.
What does that look like? How does that feel?
I don't know. I think for Cody, especially because Cody probably doesn't handle... I'm not sure. How does Cody handle emotions? He's...
Awkwardly.
I think we have, like, probably the first time an emotional connection. And it's probably not the greatest thing for Cody, if I'm honest.
I feel like Cody flashes back to the spice market with his, like, arm around you.
Yeah.
And for a second, he can, like, see that, and he, like, looks worried.
Yeah. Is that an action to do that, Dave?
It takes no action to do it,
Sweet.
I don't think.
And we're gonna trick attack. We're gonna trick attack Evelyn once again. Let's stealth up.
So actually, hold on. At the start of each turn, you can choose an ally and transfer wounds to yourself. So you could take that. You can take up to your mystic level, which would be 3. You can take 3 points of damage for Cody.
I will do that. I will 100% do that.
Thank you. Cody feels like the pain recede a little bit and sees you like get a little bit bloodied, and
the same wound that happened on you happens on me.
He just kind of like cries out like, "No, Durrin, don't!"
I just kind of give you a wink with my bad eye as I stealth up behind Evelyn with a 30.
Yep.
She is also flat-footed for this attack.
Correct.
15 EAC, I think.
She is flat-footed, and that will do it.
Oh, fuck yes. Oh, I love this pistol. I'm so happy that she threw
I'm glad
it.
you guys both got gifts.
Yeah, I'm very happy about it.
I got a plant coming your way, Merrick. Don't worry.
All right.
You get to the top, and there's a potted plant left there by the rat man.
All right, so 7 points of damage from the gun, and then 16 from my sneaky ass. And I'm going to make her flat-footed for the rest of the round.
Sorry, 7 points of damage and
16 on top
Okay.
of that.
where are you
Damn.
shooting her?
I think I'm aiming like right for one of the tendons in her like lower leg or foot.
Okay, yeah, you do that, and you score almost exactly what Rondalis did to Merrick.
Mhm.
You see just a chunk of her thigh just get blown off. It's not like flesh. It's almost like someone has taken like a pickaxe and chopped a chunk of stone off a rock.
What did you do to yourself?
She's now literally in a frothing rage. Like she is panting. Her mouth, there's like little white spittle starting to form at the corner of her mouth. Her eyes are bloodshot and wild. Her eyes darting between the two of you. Merrick, it is your turn. You are 60 feet up in the air, 30 feet away from the disco ball at level. Rondalis Durrin is 15 feet below you, and the catwalks are another 40 feet up.
Hey, Rondalis, as I go into graviton mode.
Okay.
I reach my hands out towards him. I need a fortitude save.
All right. That's a natural 1.
As I reach out, hold him with gravity, move him 5 feet off the scaffolding, and let go.
Oh my god, yes.
He scrambles to grab onto the scaffolding as he gets a hand on, and then with a flick of your wrist, you pull him off, and he goes plummeting towards the ground 60 feet below.
Damn.
He's going to take 66 points of falling damage. 3, 6.
Now, wasn't he at 45 feet?
Oh, he was at 45,
Just-
so he'll take 5.
Cody, stop being honest.
I'm sorry. I can hear the people in the Discord yelling at us.
So he takes 13 points of damage as he hits the ground, and he is prone.
That was fucking sick, though.
Okay, so I can jump double the normal amount of distance.
Okay.
But like, can I judge from like years of climbing rocks and whatever nonsense? Can I judge whether I should climb up 15 more feet to try to jump across to be extra safe? Also, how fucked up is Vale? Like, is he like close to being completely cocooned?
Vale is, you can tell that they have 1 or 2 more rounds tops.
I'm
The cocooning is sort of like at their neck right now, and they have craned their like head up, trying to keep above it.
All right, I'm gonna jump.
Okay, so I'm going to consider this not a running start.
No.
So the DC is equal to the number of feet you're attempting to jump horizontally. So yes, because you can jump double, yeah, I'll say 15 feet.
All right, that's a 16, baby.
You
Beautiful.
brace yourself against the scaffolding, and with all 4 arms, push. And for a second, you guys see a shadow cross the dance floor from the lights above. And then you hear a floop as Merrick latches onto the disco ball that begins swinging and causing the lights and reflections to become even more chaotic. I'm going to need another athletics check to see how well you're holding on to this, because it is a round ball.
Okay,
I hate how much of a bad feeling I have.
that's a
with all
19 on the
of this.
dice, so that's a 30.
Yes.
Those forearms are coming in clutch for you, baby. You manage to just, like one of those sticky hands, and you get from those little gacha machines. You just like starfish onto this thing and manage to grab on, and you are now looking almost directly into the eyes of Vale, who you see relief, but also panic.
Okay.
A pretty good turn. It is Voltaire's turn.
Dear God.
Voltaire says, "All right, you thought I was running out of tricks? Take a look at this one." As suddenly holograms of crowds appear on all 4 edges of the dance floor and begin charging into you as a holographic mosh pit descends upon you.
Sick.
So that was a 12 to hit you, Cody,
Nope.
and a crit on Durrin.
Oh, way cool. I deserve it.
He's so
It's
little,
fair.
you can't put him in the mosh pit?
Yeah.
19, 21,
Dear God.
You take 24 points of bludgeoning damage as the first wave knocks you over. The second wave tramples you. The third wave just put the boots to you. And then as you begin getting up, the fourth all just come back in and trample you.
Cool. That's great. That's really good.
As the crowds disperse back into nothingness as they reach the opposing edge that they were at.
Can I unlifelink and take 3 damage?
Oh, everyone has to give me...
I didn't move, so...
You didn't move, so you take damage. Durrin, you did move, so roll me a d4, please.
4.
Okay, so 5 points of electricity damage for you, Cody.
Oh, okay.
Rondalus's turn. He uses his move action to get up, and he looks around. He sees how bad Evelyn is in, and he's going to attempt a trick attack on you, Cody.
Oh, man.
That is a 34 stealth is going to get him there.
Yep.
He's going to attempt an attack roll. That is a 26.
Yeah, of course.
I don't know, your AC's pretty high.
It's 21.
Okay, so minimum damage on his attack, which is 7.
Okay.
I'm scared.
18 points of trick attack damage.
Cody goes down.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Rondalus Durrin runs in and hits you with a quick slash that doesn't do a whole lot across your chest, but it does open you up as he once again puts his forearm on the back of his other hand and drives the knife into your chest and twists.
Yeah, Cody just hits the ground like a sack of bricks.
Hello friends, Space GM Dane here with a quick break to do the things. Also, maybe to emotionally collect yourself because there's a lot happening this episode and it's getting dark, it's getting grim. I'm going to keep it quick so as to not interrupt too much of the flow. First and foremost, we hope you're enjoying the episode. Second, please consider heading on over to noquestcast.com and click the Discord link and joining our Discord community. I know I talk about it all the time, but it is a really, really cool community and we would love for you to be a part of it. On top of that, if you have a couple seconds and are enjoying the show so far, please consider hitting up Apple Podcasts or Spotify or wherever you listen to podcasts and leaving a review. It really, really helps the show in terms of growth and discoverability, and we would really appreciate it. Like I said, I'm keeping it short to get us back into the action, so thank you very much. We hope you enjoy the rest of the episode. Cody, you are currently dying. The rules are you are unconscious and near death. Creatures at 0 hit points that have not stabilized are dying. You can take no actions and lose 1 resolve point each round at the end of your turn unless you are stabilized. You can spend 1 resolve point equal to 1/4 your maximum to stabilize, and you can spend 1 resolve point in a later round to gain 1 hit point to stay in the fight. Stabilizing or being healed above 0 hit points ends the dying condition, as does death.
Okay, well, I will use 1 resolve.
Okay.
So I'm stabilized?
You are stabilized, correct.
Okay. And that's all I could do, right? I can't,
No, it says at a
double
later
up.
turn.
Okay. And I don't lose another resolve because I'm stable by the end of my turn, right?
No, I think you're good, unless you are stabilized. Yeah, you are stabilized, so you will no longer lose resolve points, but you are at 0 HP. We are going to Evelyn, who, with rage in her eyes, looks down at the shattered calf or shattered thigh that you've given her, Durrin, and she begins stomping her way over to you. Does a 20 hit your KC?
Oh, it sure fucking does.
That is max damage for 14 points of damage.
Okay, cool. All right. Oh man, things aren't good.
Things are not good.
Things are really
Nothing
not
is
good,
here,
everyone.
but Voltaire's not even involved in this yet.
Yeah.
I know.
You still kicking, Durrin?
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm still up.
Okay,
As
good.
I cough up blood, and I look really hurt.
Now please tell me he doesn't automatically take the 3 damage from me.
No, he has to choose.
Okay, good.
I definitely can't do that right now.
Where's our friendly guitar? Where's more music?
Oh yeah, where's the guitar? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna channel. I'm gonna channel my heart out.
Okay.
Cause boy, that's my best option right now. With 2 health. You almost killed me, Dave.
Damn.
I told you I would.
You almost killed me. Oh man, that could have been a little higher. Oh no, wait. I didn't roll the right amount of dice. Hold on. There we go. That's better. 25 healths.
Shit. Okay. Well, Cody, you get those too.
Yes, you do, Cody.
That's very good.
Oh boy.
You are back conscious as you gasp back to life.
And I want to take a guarded step away from Evelyn.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. Merrick, it is your turn. You are currently just clutched onto this disco ball 60 feet up. Vale is almost fully cocooned. What are you going to do?
Can I try to rip him out of the cocoon?
He's behind like a glass ball.
Oh, it's still okay. Is there a door?
It doesn't look like it.
Jesus Christ, dang.
So there's like a small tube that is connected to the top, which seems to be spraying in more of that cocooning, which is accelerating the process. And then there seems to be this glass ball, and inside the cocoon is forming.
Can I cut that tube?
You can certainly try, yeah.
Just roll an attack?
You don't have to roll an attack. What I will ask you to do is do an athletics check to see if you can hang on while you swing your blade.
Another 19, buddies, for keeping those 30s fresh.
Hell yeah. That's yep, you do it. So just roll me some damage on the cord and see. Now, I will say, if you cut this cord, you are going to fall.
Do I feel like the ball can handle it? Like, do I have any idea whether this is going to kill Vale?
You guys will take some damage.
I think it's the best option, really.
Yeah, I won't take damage because I have my descent thrusters. So it's just Vale.
Yeah, I mean, Vale would rather be hurt than cocooned, right? So
yes, from inside, you see Vale look at you and say, "Do not think, just do it. We can do. We're fine, right? Yes, we're fine. Do it."
18 points of damage.
It had 15 HP. You slice the cord, and you hear the sound of cable flapping really quickly. That sort of like as Durrin and Cody, you see Merrick and Vale begin plummeting towards the ground.
Can I aim this at Rondalus?
I was going to give you this option to choose who you would like to try to land this on.
Oh, Rondalus for sure.
Okay.
I'm bullying this son of a bitch.
So what I'm going to want you to do is we're going to do an opposed check. He's going to try to do an acrobatics, and you're going to try to do an athletics to sort of like rotate the ball midair, and we'll see what happens.
So that's just going to be a 17 for Merrick.
Well, Rondo's got a 17 on the die.
Son of a bitch.
He does a diving roll out of the way and sort of slides to a stop as the ball crashes down pretty much beside you, Cody.
Yeah, I feel like Cody's lying on the ground, having just come back awake, and just sees this fucking thing just plummeting, and he's just like...
It's true, your eyes open as you see Merrick descending on this ball, and it shatters at your feet, and Vale manages to break free from what's left of the cocoon and looks up at Voltaire and then looks around and says, "Gentlemen, I think we work together now, yes?"
Agreed.
Yeah.
As Merrick lands from using his descent thrusters.
Yes, I will say you guys aren't going to take any damage because you can use your descent thrusters to slow the fall to the point of nothing really bad happens.
Fantastic.
Do you have that 4-person exit plan you have?
Vale extends their arm, and a very, very large pixelated sword appears, almost like Cloud's Buster Sword, almost weightlessly thrusts it up and up onto their shoulder and says, "Jis, we kill everyone." And
that we can do.
It's a good plan. Good plan. Solid plan.
it's Voltaire's turn. Let's see what happens here. Nothing happens this round.
Thank God.
Oh, you're getting pretty stale, Voltaire. These are all boring.
Well, I also didn't move, so I do have to get fried lying there as a corpse.
Yes, correct.
Does that mean he'll go back under?
No, he only take 8 points of electricity.
Okay.
Still not great.
Still not great, yeah, for sure. That was Voltaire's turn. It's Vale's turn, and Vale is just going to charge Evelyn and scores a fucking crit.
Let's go.
Go, baby.
Biggest one.
Durrin, as you take a step back, panting, heavy, you see Vale crest up and over, leaping into the air behind Evelyn, raising their sword over and behind their head and dropping straight down, shattering Evelyn in half.
Fuck.
Hell yeah.
I love that. I love that so much.
Cody just coughs and said, now you only have half a mind.
And you see a small holographic plus 10 experience points pop up over Vale's head.
Nice touch.
Did you program that?
Of course I did.
Okay.
And Vale wheels around, points the big buster sword back at Rondalus and says, now it's your turn, big guy. It is Rondalus's turn. Rondalus is going to take he's now grossly outnumbered, a 4v1 situation. He's going to do a life science check. Actually, he's going to do a medicine check. That is a 25. What is your HPs at?
I am at 17.
Okay.
32.
Okay.
27.
You're at 17, Cody?
Mm-hmm.
He's going to attempt a trick attack on you.
What an asshole. Damn it.
Now, I am prone, so if he's shooting, I get bonuses, right?
No, he's going for the tack knife.
Okay.
Ooh, he just makes his trick attack. So that is...
Scared boys.
He gets a +4 to attack prone, right?
Probably.
I think.
Sure, why not? Whatever other bonuses.
Yeah, I have
you
a
want,
-4 to melee attack. Wait, I gain a +4 against... Yeah, -4 against melee attacks.
Okay, so 18 +4 is 22.
You got me.
I guess the real question is, how bad do you want to ruin Cody's story, Dane?
Well, he's going to kill me a second time here, so...
How many resolve points you have left?
Enough.
That's going to be 9 points of dagger as he runs, does a cartwheel, launches himself up to the air, raises his daggers above his hand, and drives them both into your chest once more, and then twists and pulls back. 5, 7, 8.
Yes.
So that would be a total of 13 points of damage.
From the trick attack?
Yes.
Yes, as Cody dies a second time.
Don't worry, I'll pull you back from the brink, my bro.
You see Rondalus thrust both of his daggers into Cody. He charges them and pulls them out, just tearing at Cody's midsection. Parts and wires begin sparking. Whatever biological fluids that run through Cody's veins begin spilling out onto the dance floor. And Rondalus tears his glasses off and throws them aside, and he says, now it's 3v1, huh? Okay, I can do that. It is Cody's turn.
I guess I'll stabilize.
Evelyn is dead. Durrin, it is your go.
I'm going to use my lifelink and heal Cody by 3 points.
Okay.
And I'm going to look at Rondalus and be like, oi, Dick, how about you and me have a go?
He turns and he says, okay.
And I'm going to use my trick attack against him.
Sure.
28, stealth. As I move in, getting the angle, trying to divert his attention away from Cody.
Yeah, how are you stealthing after calling his attention to you?
That's a great question.
I'm going to allow it. I just want to know what you're doing here.
That's a great question. So maybe the shatter of the disco ball, because it's like a shit ton of mirrors and all that stuff. Okay. And I start like diving in between it. So there's like several reflections of me. So he's not entirely sure where I'm coming from.
Hell yeah. I love that.
As I try to get the attack off. He's flat-footed for this attack, Dane. Despite I rolled low, he's flat-footed. Does a 9 do it?
No, a 9 does not.
He's flat-footed, Dane.
Yeah.
He's raging, so it probably reduces his AC.
He's not raging.
Oh, never mind.
You get confused by the mirrors and think you have an angle, and you shoot your laser, and it just begins bouncing all over the mirrored disco ball, and you miss. Okay, it is Merrick, your go.
All right. That was rude of you, Rondalus. I thought I was your favorite dance partner. I'll go into photon mode. Can I get a flank off anywhere here? No. Cody is like still on his butt.
I mean, he's on his butt, but he is still threatening.
All right. Let's rock and roll.
I'll let you flank him.
Hell yeah.
That's going to be a 26.
Yep.
And that's going to be 15 points of damage as Merrick just sort of starts bashing into him, trying to make sure he focuses only on him.
Okay. It's Voltaire's turn. Oh, no.
Can he not?
You only have 3 HP, right,
Yep.
Cody? Well, you also didn't move because you've been dead.
Be great if our hacker could hack this dance floor and stop this shit happening.
Durrin, you moved because you did a trick attack. So Durrin and Merrick, I need a D4.
Okay.
4.
I was trying to pull attention away from Cody, so 3.
Okay, you guys do not take any damage. Cody,
I'll just mark myself as dead again.
don't bother. I rolled 2 1s.
Oh, fuck!
1 point of damage.
Right.
Cody, you got this.
Oh, my God! Fucking... Oh, Jesus.
1 health, baby.
Fucking hell.
Now, did my death count as a rest and I have all my stamina back?
And definitely not.
I think that's fair. If unconsciousness counts as rest, I think death should as well.
Death is like the big sleep, you know?
That is what they call it.
Is what they call it.
You see, at this point, Voltaire's throne begins descending.
Oy.
Very, very slowly, but he begins getting lowered into the floor. It is Rondalus's turn, and he's going to attempt to trick attack you, Durrin.
Oh, man. Wait, Voltaire is?
No, sorry, Rondalus.
Oh, okay, all right. I was like, what the fuck's Voltaire then?
Oh, that's not going to work. That's a 22.
Oh.
Stealth.
I give him. I flip him 2 middle fingers as I see him approach.
Does that mean he can get attack of opportunities if he fails this thing?
You can attack of opportunity him, yes, from
Perfect.
prone. So you'll be
You'll be
taking.
absolutely love to. Yeah, I'll take a -4, right?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna try to grab at his ankle as he like leaves, or like punch him in the ankle. One health.
Yeah.
I'm like delirious. I'm like a baby, like a puppy on the ground, just like. "Rah." How's 22 looking?
Yeah, that hits him.
As
my
I just
God.
fucking as he leaves, just try to like. I'm gonna hammer fist down on his foot. I think
Okay.
minimum damage, but that's gonna be 13 sonic damage on his foot.
It does more.
And Cody's just like muttering like nonsensically. He's like, I know what you're thinking. It's not fair. I know what you're thinking. I was telling him I can't play. How about this? Let's play.
Rondalus again takes a stumble and he's like, "You are the most annoying assholes I've ever met." But he's still going to attempt his attack on you, Durrin. That's a 23.
Yeah, that's a hit.
That's 9 points of slashing damage as he clumsily smashes, like steps through the glass of the ball and just like grabs you and takes a slash across your chest and is just like raising his knife up to give you another.
I thought you were tough. Is this all you have?
He's like, he looks at you and he says, "He's almost dead. I'll have you dead in a moment, and then I'll kill the rest of them. Yeah, I'm tough, you son of a bitch."
Oh, with the way you hit, I just don't see it happening as I cough up blood.
Well, I did skip Vale's turn, and he's going to, with the psychic reverberations of Nile reverberating through Cody, he's going to attempt to shut down Voltaire's whole situation happening here.
Hell yeah.
And he does. You hear the dance floor stop. You hear the music stop. The house lights go up, and the Gallery Voltaire comes to a grinding halt. Cody, it is your turn.
How far away is what's his name from me?
I'd say like
Romulus.
20 feet, maybe?
Perfect. Move action, stand up, standard action, charge with a bull rush.
Okay.
Is he beside anybody?
He's beside Durrin.
Perfect. That's a 30 bull rush.
30's going to do it, yeah.
Fuck yeah. How far do I throw him? Just 5 feet?
5 feet, yeah.
Amazing. I stand up and I'm just like, gotta kill me again. And I just charge into him and smack him. And I'm going to take an attack of opportunity as he moves. And you get one
Okay.
too, Durrin.
Durrin
I'm using my my pistol, so I don't get it.
Fuck. How is an 18 looking?
18 will do it, yeah.
Perfect. That's going to be 15 points of sonic damage, and he's now flat-footed. As I just fucking charge him and just fucking punch him so hard he flies a little bit away.
When you hit him, you hear a crunch in his chest, and you see a crack run up from where his shirt ends, up his collarbone and up to his jaw. And it looks like you have done a solid crunch on him. Durrin, it is your turn.
Oh boy, I'm gonna channel. 100%. We're in channel mode right now.
Okay.
During situations way more desperate than he's gonna let on.
Together, we probably don't have 5 health.
I think I'm in a better situation than you. It's 3d8,
I'm
19 heals all around.
Okay, everyone heals.
As I just kind of look up at Voltaire, I was like, I think your party's getting stale. Boring trick after boring trick. Come on, how'd you become king with all of this bullshit?
His throne has also stopped descending.
Oh, that was part of... Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do we get an idea that he was joining the fight or leaving?
You get the sense that he was leaving.
Okay. I thought he was cunningly coming down to get us, all citizens.
Yeah, I thought he was fighting too.
No. He was getting out of there. Durrin, you went. Merrick, it is your turn.
All right, I'm going to move over and just give it to him. I think for 3 friends surrounding this guy.
Yes, you are.
Died at one point.
I will say you're flanking with Cody right now. Oh, I guess not because you moved him.
Yeah,
so no,
but I moved him 5 feet, so he could flank with Durrin. Oh, no, Durrin doesn't have a way. No, never mind.
I got this. That's going to be a 20.
Yes, that hits.
Merrick focusing in all the cracks, all the damage, all the wear, all the tear. Now that we've killed so many of these husks, I think I have an idea of how they crack. That's going to be 19 points of damage.
You take another chunk off, and this time you slash pretty much his entire shirt open, and he stands there in his silver suit, torn and tattered, and you see just how dire the situation is underneath, and parts of him are beginning to crumble. His joints are beginning to now grind together with a fine dust at where his arm and his shoulder meet, but he is still up and still fighting.
God damn it.
Voltaire is going to attempt a computer's check to see if he can get his chair working again.
Okay, I love that.
He does not do it. You just see him fiddling with it. He's like, okay, come on. And Vale is going to attack Rondalus. Vale begins just swinging in a cyclone motion with their sword and ends up finally getting enough momentum to just almost baseball swing and clip Rondalus with the broadside of the sword in the midsection, and Rondalus goes flying back and slides a little bit, but is still holding on. It's Rondalus's turn.
Think this time you can make it stick?
Okay, well, he attacks you. This will be a trick attack. I feel like he's got to.
If he moves at Cody, because I had to go past Cody to get to him, would I get an attack of opportunity?
Vale and you would both get attacks of opportunity, yes. Yeah, that's a 33.
29.
Yeah, take your attack of opportunity.
That's max damage on the dice, so that's going to be 20 points of damage.
How do you kill Rondalus Drew?
Oh, fuck yeah.
This has been a true Terminator moment. This guy has been a true pain. It took me throwing him off a building. He's been shot by Durrin. Cody has punched him a bunch of times. And finally, this guy's just falling apart. I think at this point, Merrick thinks it's a mercy. And just it almost looks like in slow-mo. Merrick just sort of passes it through his chest as he starts to fade into the dust and crumble away.
Yeah, he takes a couple more steps at you, Cody, and as he raises his knife, it just kind of falls limp as he kind of unstacks himself and slowly cascades down until his outreached hand is at your foot.
Oh, thank fuck. I didn't want to die again. Thanks, Merrick.
I turn and look at Voltaire.
Fuck.
Voltaire is still frantically pressing buttons, and behind you, you hear another power chord as a couple more bodyguards go sliding across the dance floor, and Jenny joins you as Jakul finishes off the rest of the bodyguards, with the three of you standing at the front staring at Voltaire, flanked with Vale on one side with his massive blue pixelated sword, and Jenny on the other side with her electric guitar. She turns to you and says, "So I'm going to guess that I shouldn't take Voltaire's deal."
I would say no.
It depends on what he says right now, honestly.
Voltaire looks and he says, "Well, thankfully I have employed the best force field technology known to man, and you can do whatever you want back there, but I am safe as houses." And Vale smiles and reforms their giant sword into a massive jackhammer and sends it towards the force field and begins chipping away at it, but it doesn't seem to do a whole lot. And Jenny looks over and says, "I'm kind of a solo act, but I could give you a hand." And Vale looks over and says, "Yeah, I prefer to work alone as well, but a duet every now and then I'm learning is not so bad." And Jenny strikes another chord, and these massive red electric hands grab a hold of the jackhammer, turning it a purple as it matches the color of the force field and shatters it.
Voltaire,
"Yes, baby."
when Alpha had a spider to kill, I wouldn't do it. You know, I didn't like doing that. But I think for the first time I might enjoy squishing a bug. And I start walking forward.
He raises up his hands, all of them, and says, Look. I understand that you are unhappy with me. Perhaps some trust was betrayed on both sides of the table. And maybe, hey, I think we can all agree, mistakes were made."
You dick. You asshole.
For those that don't
Sure.
know, that's effectively Terry's catchphrase.
It is. And I think if you've listened this long, you understand why.
Cody's just like, we didn't betray shit.
Maybe we all didn't make mistakes, but let's just say that mistakes were made. Let's not point any fingers, because you know what they say, when one finger points out, about 900 and something other fingers point back.
Not if we break them all.
This is getting pathetic, Voltaire. Either offer us a deal or some bullshit, or we can just get on with it.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that deal right now.
I say we just kill him. I pull over my shirt and I'm just so mangled.
Listen, gentlemen, I understand you're angry, but let me tell you, I was just doing what I thought I needed to do to maintain control of the seat. And I know you might think that that is a selfish decision, and while yes, there was personal gain to be had on my end of the deal, I would say that I've done a fairly stand-up job turning Cirth into a much more equitable place. Look around you. These people would never have made it to the dome. They would have lived in poverty forever. I have been breaking barriers. I've been pissing off the corpos. I have been reclaiming Cirth for what it should be, a party of debauchery in the highest form.
And you've turned an entire tower full of people into bugs.
Yeah, corporations who have done horrible things, testing on animals, testing on people. They have wiped out whole colonies just to see if their air purifiers work. I am shedding no tear over the people I killed over at Versicor.
I'm sure not everyone who works for them was like that. Send out Cassie.
Oh, and when you say that, Jenny lights up and she says, I swear to God, you fucking cockroach, if you've hurt her. And Voltaire again puts up his hands and says, Cassie, if you could come on out, that would be lovely. Really quickly, please. And from behind one of the backstage doors, Cassie comes out and immediately lights up when she sees Jenny and comes just charging and gives Jenny a huge hug. And Jenny hugs her back really, really tight and grabs her by the face and she says, Are you okay? I'm here to help you. And Cassie looks and says, Help me from what?
Is she her? Is she bugged?
No, she looks completely normal, exactly the way you saw her.
Well, yeah, I guess we would know, right? Because we saw, what happened to Rondless.
Oh, yeah. No,
Okay,
you can
I
tell
just wasn't
that,
sure. I wanted to make sure he wasn't implanting bugs in other people.
Nope.
The way I see it, Vale, what do you want to do about this? You got all the leverage here.
Vale stops and thinks for a second and says, I don't really give a shit about Voltaire. This is not why I'm here. I mean, Voltaire is a sub-thing that you guys brought to my doorstep. I'm not here for Voltaire. Voltaire's, in my opinion, prior to the whole cocooning thing, kind of a fan, not being, to be honest. He's not lying about Versicor. Versicor is atrocious. And
Everyone who worked for them?
yes, maybe the janitor or the lower level employees. Yes, perhaps some collateral damage, but everyone who worked at VersaCore knew what VersaCore was about. The same way that everyone who works at these corporations, they know they are not doing anything good.
What we would need, Voltaire, support, aid.
Go on.
Money.
Last thing we were talking about before this all went to shit and you had your two clowns here come to try to kill us the first time. I think we need to pull off a heist. Was that what we were talking about?
A heist? No, look, our original deal was I would give as much money to Vale as they wanted to undo the, tinkering they did to put you in your sticky situation. And hey, look, I understand that my end of the deal has been thrown out the window due to my unsavory decisions, but I'm willing, we keep this between us. I'm still willing to pay the price of Vale's names.
Well, Vale did mention a heist. Could Voltaire help you with that?
Vale looks for a second and says, No, there's no heist. We didn't talk about a heist. Don't listen to them. This one has taken many damages.
Oh yeah, I'm falling apart.
All right. Yeah, we'll take the money. Just don't be a dick.
Look, Jenny, Cassie, you live here. What do you think? We're gonna be gone. Jakul, you live here. This isn't our decision, I don't think.
Cassie takes a couple steps back and addresses all of you and says, Is Voltaire a stand-up guy, a beacon of purity and hope? No. He's, is the leader of Surth. No one is going to be good here. But I will say one thing. He's paid me well. He's treated me well. He's treated me with respect. He's promoted my shows. Everyone he brings up either moves on to stardom or stays here and makes a fortune. He brings up people who would never have seen the sky. People who would have lived and died in the bazaar under two plates blocking them from the stars. These are people now working and living and thriving up here. These are people who never would have had a chance if it wasn't for Voltaire. And again, I'm not saying this to make Voltaire seem like the perfect man, right? I understand that. But Jenny, you know better than anyone what it's like to be exploited. And that hasn't happened here.
Okay, fine.
I don't think any of us really have an intention to replace Voltaire.
No, my God, no. I love the boozy milkshakes, don't get me wrong, but, it's the kind of place you just go for a weekend.
Well, how about this? We won't kill you. For now.
Oh, I mean, okay, that's a pretty good start to the beginning of a deal. Look, what Cassie said is true. And, Merrick, you say this is a place you go for a couple weekends or a weekend or a couple days, but some of us have been here much longer. And some of us call this place home. And I just want it to not be as bad as it could be.
Just give us the money to get this videotape fixed and no. Best of luck, Voltaire.
We will come back if someone calls us, and we will squish you.
Voltaire nods and says, Then it is agreed we will keep our bargain. Vale, we will talk specifics. You just name the price, and I will give it to you. You help them out with their footage situation, and we'll all call it a wash. Huh? We go back to our lives. I remain the ever-loving leader of Surth. You go back to living your lives, not being considered treasonous terrorists, and everything is great, baby.
Also, permanent VIP access to Surth.
Permanent.
Permanent.
Free boozy milkshakes, no matter where we go, in Surth.
Done.
Yes.
Well, I'm glad that's settled, Voltaire, but I will leave you on one little warning.
Uh-huh.
We don't speak for the Rat Man.
When you say that, you hear a glass shatter behind you as a dude gets thrown through one of the glass panes separating like the booths, and the bodyguard goes rolling out, and the Rat Man is just standing there in front of the glass, and he goes, I swear that's the only one I broke, and then runs away.
I'm so proud of you.
Oh, I grew up so fast.
I really wish we hadn't taught him not to break glass just before a friend of ours got caught in a big glass cube. Or ball.
Voltaire says, Now, I don't want you to be mad, because I feel like we've just kind of mended the bridges, but you were out for a little longer than you may think.
Fuck.
God, I was gonna ask.
And unfortunately, I believe your 72 hours is up.